What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And the defense follows him all the way and shoves him out of bounds. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Benson once more. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Gun. 12, 11. 11 empty.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. They gain 14 on the play, and it'll give them a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Burrow from the gun. Flushed out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. Plays hot.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Eric Armstead there on the stop. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On third down, here's Burrow. Escapes his grasp. He's running for it. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Here we go.
Benson on first and 10. Has a big hole left. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown! The Desperados finish up an excellent opening series. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Reeled in by George Kittle. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's on the move. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
We send a man in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. for the first. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Hits his running back. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Cooper to Jean with the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Whether they meant to go to him or as an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Stop. Stop.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
11.
And we will not get another play. That
On 1, ready?
All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Tight end motioning right. 2nd and 6 now. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Burrow. This one finds Kelsey. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, stop.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Man in motion here. Benson now from the gun. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so second down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On the move, headed right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That one ends up a gain of 6. And they're going to have a first down.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Forced out to his right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
From the gun on third down. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Desperados pull out in front further. 13-zip. Trey Benson, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Desperados double their lead to 14. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Austin. And it's the Desperados about set to begin their drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. He's got a man left. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll give him a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. He's on the move.
Tick, 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 Tick-tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
11. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. Chased out to his right. He finds him beyond the marker. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Getting out to his left. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. It's a gain of 12 there. And they'll have 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Benson. Runs it in for the touchdown. The Desperados will add to their lead at the end of the half. Trey Benson, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, because, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10 now. He lets one fly deep downfield. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He gets the 1st and more to the 45. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives them the 1st.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Throwing now on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. Now we'll try one deep down the right sideline. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Teams are back out on the field, everyone is set, and the second half is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to throw on third down. That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Offense in the hurry up here. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Third and long for him here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Fourth down, they'll throw for it. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Play action now, Burrow. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up first down.
That's good. 4A. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's on the move. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 39-yard line.
Now an inside give to Benson. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Man in motion, out of the slot. The give now to Benson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow from the gun. Benson's got it. And he's brought down for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Forced out to his right. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Smith able to put it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give him a 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference. They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Pass play now. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll try it right with Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On one, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
It's Benson on the give. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
On one, ready?
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Gun, gun. Shot. Shot.
Going to the ground again on first. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
On 2.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Shot.
A run here with Benson. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Shot.
Throwing is Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
They'll run with Benson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Shot.
Handoff headed left to Benson. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Benson. Has the touchdown. The Desperados put up even more points in a win. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Desperados make it a 24-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Another throw coming on 2nd and 10. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys putting up points in a game decided. A lot of targets to pick from as they go for 2. He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Our home team 31, visitors 13.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Austin. Desperados looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Gun. Dot.
Benson once more. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Kelsey's got it right side.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Trying to push it deep downfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Desperados take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Here we go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A give left side to Benson. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Benson on 1st and 10. He does it! Touchdown! The Desperados keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown! His 3rd of the game on the ground. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. The rookie from Penn State makes the play. And the Desperados are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Gun.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. The final kneel down here, and that should put a bow on this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Fourth down now. Another kneel would stop the clock and turn it over. Let's see what they do here.
11 Thomas. 12.
Motioning the tight end now. They'll run. It's Benson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.